Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Um, I did. It was all right. Did some stuff. Um, had practice on Friday with Strike 13. First time not in our usual spot. Had to go to Timmy's house, um, which was fun and challenging. Um, then went to a show Saturday night at Lee's, which I'll talk about in a second. And then today, Sunday, I did our first official session of recording on the new Outlaws Night album. We got through two songs, got the drum tracks and most of the guitar done for two songs. So two down, 11 to go. Because I believe it's a 13-track album. But got that done. Dan from Chill Wind Sound, or Studios. I don't know what he's calling himself, but he was running the board, doing production on it. And the little bit I've heard, I think that it's going to sound phenomenal. So I'm looking forward to hearing the finished product and recording the rest of the songs, of course. So did that, and I'm sure Tank will put out updates about that. But the goal is to have all of the tracking done by end of November into December, and then hopefully it will all be mixed and mastered and everything ready to go by late winter, early spring. And then there are plans in place, nothing official yet, to do our CD release party. When all of that is available and can be told, I will tell. But until then, just keep an eye out. If you haven't liked Outlaw Science page, if you could do that, that'd be awesome. Because we are, and Tech announced this, so I can say a thing. We're doing a series of vlogs concerning this recording. So we're going to be doing, I think it's planned, a weekly little blog, little tidbit, just something about the recording of the album. Should be good. We did a couple of the segments tonight, or this afternoon rather. So hopefully those will be coming out soon. Yeah, no, it's fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be gonna be good. Gonna be good. Show I went to. It was at Lee's. Becoming one of my favorite bars in the city, as I've said many times before. And it was an excellent lineup. You literally could not ask for, well, you probably could, but for a local lineup, this was pretty outstanding. You had my buddies Down Inferno, you had Samathwa, you had Hate Beast, and you had Hex Vortices. Yeah, again, absolutely killer lineup. So, Down in Feudo, my buddies, started it off, and, well, they sounded a little something like this. How'd you like that? Yep. Playing with editing. Got some video clips. It should be awesome. You want another one? You want some more Don Inferno? Do you? Do you? Here you go. Ah! So, that was Don Inferno. For those of you who have never seen them before, you've heard me talk about them. But for those who have not seen them, that's them. And I apologize because I think at some point I must have blown the mic on my phone because it crackles, which is kind of annoying. But for now, that will have to do. Next up was Cymothwa, and they're in a growing number of instrumental metal bands, which again is still a weird concept to me, but you know, I guess that's how it goes. So why don't we take a look and listen to a little bit of Cymothwa. So that was cool, right? Also, since you know I can't go to a show and not buy anything, I'm adding to my band beanie collection. It's kind of hard to read, but it does say Cymothwa. It's embroidered. Or is that a patch? That's a patch. You can see it better there. But it's in black on black. And it's a nice, thick, heavy-duty hat. So that'll be nice. It's almost as thick, not quite, but I think almost as thick as my the Culture of hat, the orange one that I have, which is the nicest, warmest hat I own. So this will be a good one for winter, just in case it's a cold winter, which I don't want to think about right now. Let's listen to more Cymothwa.
We haven't played an old time for a while. We had to rack our fucking resin soaked, beer filled brains to figure out our old songs.
How'd you like them? Pretty good, right? I mean, their drummer, Tony, is freaking incredible. and nothing against any of the drummers that were there tonight or that last night, because they're all pretty good. But yeah, that dude kind of kicks ass. Next up was Hate Beast, who are, well, you'll see in a second, who are kind of the bridge. They're kind of deathy, but they're kind of thrashy. So check them out right now. So there you go. But they did have new merch. And I saw this design that they got, and pre-ordered some stuff. So I'd make sure I got some. Ready? Okay, let's see if we can. Can we see that? There we go. Maybe move this way. There we go. Kind of, sort of. Anyway, there it is. It's pretty darn cool. There we go. I'll just do that. And Carlos, the guitar player, who I picked all this stuff up from, told me the name of the guy who designed it, and now I've forgotten his name, so I feel bad. So I also picked up my first local band hoodie, which has the same design on the back, and the Hate Beast logo on the front. There we go. And it's a really, really nice hoodie. It's nice and fuzzy, and it's soft, and it's just comfy as hell. I was wearing it today because it was kind of cold. But, so, that being said, want to see more Hate Beast? I know you do. Here they And then, last on the bill was Hex Vortices, who, and I said this to a couple people last night, I mean, and the scene is so cool that they agreed with me. You know, no offense to any other bands out there, but a band like Hex Vortices, who are, if you're a fan of like late 80s, early 90s thrash, all the good stuff that we grew up with, you want to check out these guys. Pardon me. Dominoes, what do you gotta do? But yeah, I mean, these guys are just, it's old school thrash, but it's still kind of updated and kind of modern, and it's really, really freaking cool. And I've said that these guys, as far as local bands are concerned, will always be in my top 5 easily. They're just got that good, and you can check them out yourself right here. Hex Vortices. They're awesome. But I saw a post from Andrew, the singer and guitarist, frontman, I guess he would be, which I found kind of weird. Apparently, and I think I saw him but didn't know that it was him. Apparently, the keyboardist, guitar player, something like that. Now I have to look that up later. Of Huey Lewis and the News was at the show last night, and apparently he really, really dug Hex Vortices, which, you know, of course warms my heart to no end, because that's just awesome. And yeah, that is so cool. So Andrew and the boys, good on you. Good on you. So yeah, see why. So, oh, and the other cool thing that Hex did was, you remember telling me about Mason? As you can see in the videos, actually I don't know if you can see in these videos because I was on the side of the stage, but Mason was actually on stage for all of their set. Which is pretty cool. And Richard, his father, was there, and we chatted for a bit. And yeah, no, you just gotta give it up. Just got to give it up to those guys. They're awesome. And yeah, so that was my weekend. So let me tell you about my week. This week coming up, not last week. This week coming up is kind of my week from hell that I put myself into. So I was recording today. Back to work tomorrow. So I work, obviously Monday through Friday. I have tomorrow night off, but then Tuesday I have Outlaw Saint practice. Wednesday I've got Off-Duty Astronauts practice. Thursday I've got Strike 13 practice. Friday Strike 13 is playing at the terminal, and Saturday Strike 13 is playing at the Moose Lodge in Maplewood. So it's kind of a full week. We'll see how that goes. I'll report back next Sunday, see if I survive all this. But it'll be good. It'll be fun nonetheless, I think. We will see. And then next Sunday off, and then start the whole process again on Monday. Yeah. But saying that, to round out October, so I have the 2 shows this weekend, both with Strike. Outlaw Saint is playing at the Famous Dave's Battle of the Bands on not this Thursday, but next Thursday, the 11th. So everybody come down and check that out, if you would be so kind. And then Off-Duty Astronauts is playing, returning to Billy's up in Anoka on the 27th for a Halloween party, which should be crazy insane because I've heard rumor that Anoka is the Halloween capital of the world. So it'll be, we'll see, excuse me. We'll see how that goes. It should be fun though. Should be a good time. But anyway, that's all I got. Have a good week, everybody. Just be cool. Be cool and don't be a dick. That's pretty much all I've got. That's my life philosophy. Just be cool, be understanding, don't be a dick. Take that for what you will. Okay, I'll talk to you next week. Have a good night.